The easiest thing in the world, as difficult as this day may have been, is to get married. The hardest thing is to stay married, isn't it? To stay married and to stay in love. And this means you have to have a keen sense of self. No one can get married unless they know who they are, because you can't sell an ambiguity to another person. So you know yourself well enough that you can make this commitment to each other. And in making this commitment to each other, you vow to stay together. So that, as we say, when we get through with this life, after a long, happy marriage together, we get to what? Heaven. That's what it's all about. This sacrament is made to enable you in your fullest days to get to heaven.
My mom always told us growing up how blessed we are and that Laura and I would always have each other. I'm so grateful she was right. Laura has always been there for me, and she's always been there for Josh. I truly believe God made these two for each other. It's been 11 and a half years, and still they shine as a couple, always putting the other before themselves. Josh is incredibly patient and thoughtful, not just with Laura, but with my whole family. He never made me feel like a third wheel, but his friend too. Josh also became fast friends with my grandmom as well, taking her shopping, out to lunch, helping her decorate the house for Christmas. But most importantly, Josh stepped up when we needed him. I know you'll always take care of each other, and I know my parents are so proud of you both. There's Irish eyes smiling in heaven today for sure.
As adults, I've realized that Josh is quite the character and can't help but identify some of his unique traits. First, his punctuality. It's a guarantee that Josh will be late for any event, and that even takes today. Communication. He can strike up a conversation with a complete stranger by something simple like having a Polish eagle chain. Curiosity. He will test every light switch, open every door, and tap the walls, making comments like, "That's a solid wall you got there." Predictability. He will always have a Gatorade, but more recently a Mountain Dew, a bag of Munchos, and Buffalo combos. And he never shows up at our house without a big tin of flavored popcorn for Cole. Cleanliness. He will use a half a roll of paper towels just to dry his hands. His laugh has changed over time, but my favorite part is when you really get going and you do the leg slap. Josh, you're one of a kind. Besides Dad, you're the only person who can set an alarm at full volume and sleep through it. You're the most caring person I know, and such a great brother, uncle, and of course fur daddy to that beast of a daughter. You put others' needs ahead of your own and are not worried about what others think. You truly are a lifesaver.
You'll have a lot of heaven on earth. You'll have a little bit of hell. But guess what? A husband and wife learn how to bring heaven to the other when they're going through hell.
I can't believe the day has finally come. We had a long time coming, 11 and a half years, and it was worth all the wait. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you at the altar. You have done so much for me and my family, and I wouldn't want to spend the rest of my life with anyone else. I hope you have just as good of a time today as I do, and I can't wait to get to the honeymoon.
Laura, today is the day that we get married. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see how beautiful you're going to look. We've had great times and bad times, and I'm looking forward to the future. You make me so happy. I love you so much. See you at the altar.